Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Listen, he just adjusted our technology, my microphone, listen, everything so that I can be proper, so I can be right, tight, and right. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Going live on YouTube as well. Listen, man, it's about to go down. As our very own Kevin Hart said, it's about to go down. Yeah, yes, indeed. Listen, once again, we are talking about hypnotism was for us to see. And again, I'm getting ready to step back just for a second. I want them to serenade you, get you in the mood. This is what we do to get you in the mood. Come on. Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on, hit him with it. Oh, y'all didn't know, y'all didn't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the one. Boy, he done joined the ensemble. Come on, y'all. Oh, come on. I feel something in here. Come on, come on. Come on, hit that share button. Come on, everybody. Come on. Yeah, somebody hit that share button. Come on, right now. Talk to him and what? Oh, oh, y'all better watch yourself. We might be doing a double impact with it. We just doubled. Yeah, yeah, you heard the one. Listen, when he hit that microphone, listen, it's on like a young telephone. Oh my goodness, come on now, hit that share button. Yes, indeed, hit the share button right there. Tell somebody. Oh, just a few minutes, we are going to get started here. Listen, because I'm really talking like it's hot. As they serenade you, let me go ahead and check this time right. Oh, greetings from our very own white Vanessa in the house. Oh, you better ask somebody. Priestess Lavelle, greetings, greetings in the house today. You're the head of the Mark Squad. That's right, Queen Stephanie is in the house at the time, Lord. Yes, indeed, greetings. We see our very own Delphine and Luda in the house. But listen, let us know where you're hailing from. All the way from At the bullet. Tell somebody hit that shit, but in the midst of you telling somebody, listen, it's about to go down here. And we don't want anybody to miss anything because we're giving you vital content. That's right, I'm talking about content with some sustenance. That's right, some content. It's not confabulated. It's not bombastic, but it's information that's going to help you. And what you have to understand, listen, that there is a concerted effort out of this theater to trick you, to bamboozle you. It's all about the money. Yeah. It ain't a damn thing funny. It's all about the money. That's like making a quick dollar. So there are a lot of gimmicks and schemes out there for trickery and deceit, prestidigitation, sleight of hands. Yeah, you know that. But here, we give you truth in the truth session. Let me officially welcome you and say Shalom Aleichem. Assalamu Alaikum. You know, tap. Amarigani. Amari Kaka. Amari Dada. Hola. Konnichiwa. Welcome once again to the truth session where your thought really matters. Yeah, they really count. That's right, the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker is sitting in the captain's seat today for the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander who is in the house. That's right. Yes, sir. Yeah, he's him on the microphone. He can hear that note for you. A good melody lets you know, listen, yeah, I got it going on long and strong. Listen, don't make me get that microphone. Don't make me touch that microphone. Yeah, we used to say the blue mic, what did you come to do, right? I got this red mic, you heard what I said, man. Yeah, he'll put on the yellow mic and he'll turn all the way to the yellow mic. But then again, if he has to, he'll put on a white mic and make it get right mic. Y'all better ask somebody. Listen, if they don't know, you better go do it again and ask somebody else. Make sure they'll know what's going on. Oh, we getting ready to toast it all the way up. Listen, like a toast salad. A toast salad has all the ingredients, every ingredient you can want. But listen, you get to put what you want in it. So today we ask you to put what you want in it. That's right. Fix your salad up. Yeah, so you can ingest. That's right. You can get some nourishment today. What are we talking about? Hypnotism was for us to see. Wow. You know, the one talked about being hypnotized on last week. And I'm telling you, these topics are so relevant. All you have to do is look at it in the theater and you will see that what he's talking about is time frame now. But he's also going back in time frame past and correcting some things. That's right, enlightening us on some things. Eradicating old information, archaic information, and that was just incorrect. Yeah. Well, we were misinformed. As he taught us in disinformed. Yeah, some of that stuff was given to us on purpose. So that we could stay asleep in our mind. So that we could be easily tricked and led astray, run amok. And I'm telling you right now, this is what we're experiencing out here. Oh, but I'm telling you, this information will cause you to see. Let's get into this. One more time, let me admonish you to hit that share button. Come on, tell somebody. And listen, while you're telling them, while you're emailing them, while you're sending text messages, remind them to donate. That's very important. Because I'm telling you, listen, we're not doing this for the money. In that case, we wouldn't be doing it. We're not doing this for the money. We do this when you donate. We do this when you don't donate. But listen, if we're giving you information like this, as the ones that put you up on free game, your support is in order. Creates a current so that this information can keep rolling and keep flowing and keep growing, keep connecting, so that your beginning can be your end and your end can be your beginning. It'll create a currency. So please go ahead and take an opportunity to donate. Whatever's placed on your heart, whatever you already decided to do. I admonish you to do just that. Listen, this takes some work. We just make it look easy, but this takes some work. With painstaking effort, we go out and get this information. We meditate upon it. Yeah, that's right. Hard. Come on, y'all. Talk to us. Come on, the water. I feel some up in here. Come on, the one that starts something. Something, bird. Come on, come on, yeah, yeah. Oh, come on, sounds good. Yeah, yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Yes. Oh, listen here. We're getting ready to get this thing going. Listen, once again, thank you for tuning in, for being part of the truth session. Listen, I'm not going to be before you long, but I promise you I'm going to be before you strong. Drop this information and listen and let you take it and grow with it. Love on it. Let it love on you. The topic once again, and somebody please put that out there so that it'll continue to be in the feed. Hypnotism was for us to see. And please put out there on the timeline the methods of donation so people can see that. And as they begin to be enlightened and touched and something hit them somewhere, listen, they may want to donate. And if they can see that information in their eye gates, listen, it'll be ready and available. They can drop it like it's hot. All right, hypnotism is for us to see. Let's talk about this. And as we know, the one talked about it on last week. And listen, I'm not venturing into those footsteps. You need to go back and view that session from last week so that you can be brought up to speed. But I want to start out and talk about the prefix as the one really led us into such powerful information that opened up our eyes and our ear gates. So I want to take the word hypnosis and take the first part of it. The first part is HIP or hip. But then I actually want to tie into it and use the prefix hippo, HYPO. It's a part of hypnosis. It's a branch. It's the prefix. So you can go HYP or HYPO or HYPNO, but it's all in the same family. Watch this. Let me put this on the board. Put this in your eye gates. All right. Let me get this lined up properly so that you can see this. All right, listen, if that's clear in your eye gates, come on and hit me with some emojis. Watch this. Talking about this word, hypnosis or hypnotism. First part of it. And like I said, you can use HYP or hippo. Hippo as a prefix. Watch this. Watch how it ties in to everything we've been talking about. Hype or hippo. This is according to ScienceDirect.com. Watch what it says. And again, we take the word hypnotism or hypnosis and use the prefix, these two prefixes. Watch this. Hippo is a case-based reasoning system that evaluates problems by comparing and contrasting them with cases from its case known base, CKB. Now watch this. It said comparing and contrasting from its case base. In other words, there is a case or a base of knowledge. So what did the one talk about last week with intelligent memory? It's going throughout your system, your mind, your thoughts. And it's identifying information that connects to the information or what you see so that you can make a judgment system. So, wow. Okay, so we're talking about hippo, and it means a case base or a case by case basis, giving you the ability to evaluate one of the higher levels of learning. Hello, somebody. So it's comparing and contrasting information case by case or case knowledge base. Watch this. It generates legal arguments, citing the past cases as justification for legal conclusions. Watch this. One second, let me adjust your mic. Excuse me 1 second. Gratitude. Yes, so that's the one getting me right up in here. Going back to that same thought, citing past cases as justifications for legal conclusions about who should win in a problem or a problem disputes involving trade secret law. Wow. So we're looking at this. It's a case-based system where you can go back and compare information to see who should win based on knowledge. So it's an intelligent memory system, as the one was talking about. An intelligent memory system that we have that we can go back within ourselves. This is hippo or hypo. It's a system. So it gives you the ability to do what? See. To compare. When you compare, what are you doing? You're seeing. You're analyzing. You're evaluating. You're synthesizing higher levels of learning, right? So now, hypnotism was for the purpose of seeing, not for the purpose of being deceptive. There are legal hippo cases. So it was for the purpose of seeing. So now we got others out here in this theater who's using hypnotism, religiosity, and all forms of degradative things to deceive you, to send you off course, to keep you from seeing what the truth really is. Listen, people will deceive you because of their own insecurities. They'll deceive you because of their lack of knowledge, because they don't have a knowledge base, because they don't have a CKB. Oh, you better ask somebody. Because they don't have a critical knowledge base or a case knowledge base. Listen, they will deceive you on purpose to throw you off because of their insecurities, being jealous, envious. They'll send you astray, man. They'll lead you on a wild goose chase. They'll send you in a tributary. I know I'm talking to somebody. They'll send you in a tributary to throw you off base because they don't have the information. We've all been there. We've all been in those religious places, in those congregations, big edifices, where we had leadership who led us astray because they didn't know what they didn't want us to know. They didn't want their insecurities to come out. Listen, I use this saying all the time, and I got it from the one. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. And he brought this out to us. But the problem comes in, and I'm paraphrasing, is when you don't know and you refuse to take an opportunity to know. You don't want to research, you want to stay ignorant. You don't want to dive into that database. Watch what it says. It's a legal argument. A legal argument citing the past justification. So we're talking about hippo or hypnosis is a place of knowing. It's a place of seeing. It's a place of judgment. But watch this. Let's look at it from a hypnotism standpoint. Watch this. It means a stimulus or a boost. A stimulus or a boost. Watch this. To administer a hypodermic injection. Watch this. To stimulate, or it's as if by administering. That's one form. Watch this. Watch how it all ties in. Two, a prefix appearing in loan words from the Greek, where it meant under. Or in this model used especially as opposed to hyper. So let me put that on the board. So you have hypo and hyper. Two different concepts. Hypo meaning under, hyper meaning above. So now people use hypnosis to take you under, to take you to a place where you get lower and lower within yourself, and lower, they're taking you to a degraded place, as opposed to taking you higher or taking you to the original meaning of it, for you to be enlightened or for you to see. So they're using hypnosis to dumb you down. Oh my goodness. To dumb you down so that you cannot see, as opposed to being hyper. And they said, well, this young man is hyper. We have to give him medicine to take him down. We have to over-medicate him. Yeah, there are cases where they over-medicated us to take us all the way down, to dumb us down, as opposed to a place of being settled and gathering your thoughts so that you can launch on that path. Instead, we were taken all the way down to a place of degradation, to the place we were hypnotized. We were seeing things we weren't supposed to see or that really were not there. Watch this. Combining with the form of hippo or hypo, meaning under, used as a preposition. What is a preposition? Preposition donating or denoting a place, as in at the store, below, near, or around. Those are prepositions. So now hypo, used in a sense, means to go under or to take you down or to be below, meaning to take you below a place where you belong, to drop you to a place where now you're confused. No one talked about that, right? Hypnosis, confusion. It's scared to take you to a place where you go below, where you confused, where you discombobulated. Under, beneath, below, lower than, at a low point or at a lower point. Let me drop some of this on the timeline so you can continue to see it rolling. You got some comments out there? Yes, sir. Check this timeline. Take it. It's something like that. Okay, yes, sir. I see one of her comments. She said, yes, they corrupt everything. Absolutely. Surround sounds like the jab and the stimulus check. So let me ask you something. Yes, sir. Dealing with that hyper, is that why they have all of the HD, AD, and ADHD? Absolutely. All of that is dealing with hyper, right? Dealing with hyper. Yes, indeed. It's dealing with hyper. So I've seen kids who were very energetic. I'm talking about participating. Oh my goodness. Very intelligent, high energy, high impact. All of a sudden they went to hypo. Why? Because they were diagnosed with certain diseases. Uh-huh. ADD, ADHD. I mean, let me put them on some risk. Listen, you and I know Adderall. Listen, let me tell you from our standpoint. Listen, the one know how to work with you. Help somebody. And listen, I recall when we had our, oh my goodness. We had our classes going on. Yeah. Well, we got into meditation. Where we learned how to control our energy, control our thoughts. We did Tai Chi. We dealt with kids who were very hyper, they say. They say. See, when you understand how to deal with their mindset, their chemical and electrical makeup, you got to deal with the constitution of their makeup. Listen, the water puts you in a place where you settle within yourself. You'll be able to collect your thoughts and catch up with your thoughts instead of just medicating. Now, I'm not denouncing and bad mouthing the fact that we have to use medicine in certain cases. I'm not talking about that. Where certain children may need a form of medicine. I'm talking about purposely. Yeah. With an ultimate, ulterior motive, with an end in mind. Where kids have been medicated. And listen, there are cases and studies that have shown that some of our young black kids were medicated. Yeah, they were dumbed down. Those were kids who were very intelligent. They've been changed, never to return. Why? Because they were over medicated. Or they were diagnosed with a disease, placed on medicine. Now you hardly ever get a response out of them. Not the same energetic, athletic kid, intellectual kid. Come on, somebody. It was done on purpose. Why? Because they took them to a place where they were dealing with the alternate form of hyper, meaning to go above, to rise to the next level. What they were saying, they were too hyper. So now I got to take you to a place of hyper, to take you underwater beneath the place where you should be functioning. A place where you can't see. Hypo takes you to a place where you can't see because it takes you down. Y'all know the old rap song. It's like a jungle. Sometimes it makes me wonder how to keep from going hypo, from going under. Hello, somebody. You don't talk to me up in here. It was purposely done. So you have to understand where we are, time frame present. Who's the puppeteers? Who's the one who's pulling the strings? Where they want to take you? What is it all about? Listen, you and I know that the pharmaceutical industry man is making a killing. Oh, wait. Let me reverse that. They're not making a killing, they're making a living. Yeah, they're making a living, man, off our dollars. Giving people placebos, knowing that they don't work. It's a figment of your imagination. Yeah, to get you to think that you're being healed by this set pill. Yeah, that's what happens In some religious setting, they're giving you a fake cure. They're giving you a placebo, telling you, listen, I got this 7.5.05936 methods that'll work. Yeah, I'm giving you all these crazy irrational numbers. That's right. Because that's what it is. It's irrational. That makes sense. I got this four-step process, and I promise you, when you get done with this four-step process, listen, you're gonna have the all-seeing eye. You will be able to cleanse your mind, and you will be able to see just like the veterans, just like the seasoned ones, just like the seers. Listen, some things you are not going to see until you have an experience. You're not going to get to that level without an experience. Listen, we've been doing this for a long time. The one that's been doing this for 30 years, he's been doing it for a long time. So you think you're just going to jump to that level? Listen, the famous philosopher Nietzsche, Friedrich Nietzsche, said he that learns to fly one day must first learn to stand and walk. One cannot fly into flying. You're not going to get up out of bed and fly into flying. You're going to have some experiences. You're going to converse and counsel with some people. You're going to make some mistakes and some errors before you get to that place. But it won't be for hypnotism or hypnosis to take you under. It's going to be for the purpose of seeing, for the purpose of seeing. Hypnotism was for the purpose of seeing, so that we can see, so that we can go to the place, go back within ourselves, where we begin to cover up that information. But trauma caused us to block where we were getting our derived information from because of the pain. So that launching pad was coming up. Had shrubs, yeah, weeds, dandelion, coming up our place of information because it was too painful, it hurt too bad. Yeah, the best way to get somebody to stop thinking, stop participating, is to cause trauma to them, cause them to hurt. It'll be just like them standing in cement. They won't move. But I'm here to tell you today, go back to that place, of hypnotism where you begin to see. This place where you begin to see and begin to know. Oh my goodness. A place where you are able to conjugate, connect things, put them together so that you can come from that low place. I'm going to drop this on the timeline real quickly. Oh, as they continue to share it, they continue to talk to you. Yes, indeed. That was the purpose to control you so that you can't think for yourself. One of the things I really appreciate about the one is that when I met him, and listen, I've been walking and running and skipping and jumping and flipping with the one for a long time. Yeah, it's been, man, 20 some years. getting close to 30 years walking with the one. And one of the things I really appreciate about the one is that he always try to get you to see it. I got the information right here, but I want you to go research it for yourself. I want you to see it so that you'll have your own experience. It won't be a secondhand experience. Go research it for yourself so that you can see. See, in time past, they didn't want us to see. They just told us some good stuff, good swelling stuff, good swelling words. But it was for the purpose of us not seeing. You thought they wanted us to see. No, it was for the purpose of us not seeing because they sound so good. The words were so good, so sweet. They were serenading us with hot garbage. Watch this. If you can see that definition that I put out there, dealing with hypo, it says another name for sodium thiosulfate, especially when used as a fixer. Oh, we get ready to go there. Used as a fixer and photographic developing. Did you hear that? The word? Yes, sir. It says hypo was used as a fixer in photographic development. Didn't I tell you hypnotism was for us to see? We might be getting ourselves a little bit right now, brother. Watch this. Oh my goodness, man, this is good to my soul. It says dark room chemicals. Everything you need to know. I don't think you heard that. Dark room chemicals. Messing with the chemical side of us. Everything you need to know. Watch this. www.drphotographer.com/darkness dash chemical dash everything dash you dash need to know. Written by DN. Updated January 13th, 2023. Watch this. Let me read this to you. I'm going to put it out on the timeline, but I want to read this to you, and I'm going to check the timeline again. It says in a dark room, the chemicals you see and how you use them can make the difference between a good photograph and a great one. The chemicals you use and how you use them can make the difference between a good photograph and a great one. Shooting on film and developing on your own images give you control, and your pictures gain a depth. How deep is it? And feel that does not come across on a digital image. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up, wait a minute. Let me put a few pictures in it. Said that it doesn't come across in a digital image. Hold that thought. So the chemicals you use when developing your film and your photos gives you a greater depth and how you see it. It says when starting out with developing your own film and making prints in the dark room, see, it's in that dark place. It's still connected to what the world was talking about. It's in the dark place where you see. Light and dark is the same to him. So it's still in the dark place where you begin to see. It's when you go through sometimes when you start to see. See, sometimes we can just give it to you. We can place it in your life, and you won't see it until you start having your experiences in that dark place. That's when you start using those chemicals so you can see. Oh. Watch this. You may have questions. Ooh, that sounds so good to me. About the overall process, especially the chemicals involved. Well, I'm going to get to these chemicals in a minute. Today, setting up a dark room in your home opens up in a new tab, especially Very simple and fair. Watch this. What three chemicals are used in the dark room? What three chemicals are used in the dark room? We're talking about hypnotism, hypnosis, used for the purpose of seeing, not deception, not trickery and deceit. Watch this. Three chemicals. The three chemicals used in the dark room are developer, that, and fixer. I remember as a kid and took some photography classes and went to Disney Magnet School. It was a graduate. We would leave our original school, and then for 3 weeks we would go there and take part in technology, take part in film. Yes, that's right. I was able to develop a film, and we did a movie. Use inanimate objects and cause them to move. Showing how they were done in film, in photography. We developed film. We used developer, stop bad, and fixer. What chemicals are you using to see? Watch this. A developer makes the pictures appear. How many times the one got up here and painted a picture for you and made everything appear? Yeah, yeah. You see how you saw last week how we spoke down his nose and caused you to see. He made the picture clear. He used the chemical called developer. Oh my goodness. Now watch this. He used the next chemical called stop bad. Stop bad or stop bad stops the developing process. In other words, he didn't give us too much information what we overdeveloped, what we saw what we weren't ready for. He gave us some stop bad. You develop your picture to the place where now you can really see. It's clear. Because listen, when you're adjusting the dial on the camera, that's right, on one of those recorders, if you over adjust the dial, guess what happens? The picture becomes blurry again. Yes, it does. So now you've got to readjust it. So what did he do with this hypnosis dissertation? It's hypnotism. What did he do? He adjusted the dial so you can see clearly. You don't have to adjust it anymore because he used the stop there. Yeah, some of us need to get clean. Sometimes we need to get that back because they were making us all muddled up and dirty. And he used the right verbiage to see, and then he stopped. Listen, this one ought to hold. Oh, come on, talk to me up in here. He said, this one ought to hold. I think I'm telling the safe place to live. This one ought to hold. He used some stop there. Then he used some fixer. Watch this. The fixer rinses away any excess chemicals and fixes. You know how sometimes we get that religious fix. We know it's not good for us. That's what religion is. Yes, that's right. It's like a bitter chemical. Yeah. It's bittersweet. Got a good taste, but it ain't good for us. So what did he do? He used some fixer. It's a rinser. Now that I put you in a developer, now that I've given you some stop bad, now I gotta give you some fixer. I gotta fix your situation. Yeah. You thought you weren't good enough. I gotta give you some fixer. So that you can develop. Now you can use what you got. Oh my goodness. See, sometimes people are told you to be jealous of you and they're going to stop. And then you need somebody to come in your life with some fixer and tell you, let me rinse you. They got this spill on you. It's the spill that you get on your head like, that's right, your head left. I got to watch that away so you can see. You need some fixer. You need some fixing. Come on, give me a call. That's what the Lord said, listen. I'm experienced. I'm a counselor. Help me so I can fix this so you can see. Don't hesitate. You have reservations. You know you're supposed to be taught. Listen, some of you know that you are a donation away from things happening for you. Come on, let him give you some fixes. Maybe your donation is your fixes. Maybe your Lord seed is your stop there. Yeah, maybe your gift is your developer. Listen, you put your business on a timeline. Listen, that's on next level. You may get somebody to patronize for business. That's right. Put it on the timeline. Right now, put your business on the timeline as we go through this. Put it there. It may be your developer. You may be a one development away from striking that place where you belong. You just might be. Hello, somebody. But watch this. The fixer rinses away any excess chemicals. You know the residue that people had over you. They blanketed you with these chemicals, causing you to be tarnished. Yeah, you need some rest though. Yeah, clean your little emblems, your pen. You need some brass though. ROTC, you know, many of you that might have been at ROTC, you have those pens on you. You need some brass though to clean them so they can shine. You'll fix them. And it fixes the film so it isn't light sensitive any longer. Oh my goodness. See, the one has been telling us people will give us so much far, cause us to plug into lies till it'll become the truth. Didn't the late Michael say that? When he talked in Billie Jean, in his song Billie Jean, the lie become the truth. You will have so much, you've been impacted so much with lies that when light comes, you'll be sensitive to it. I can't take this, I gotta put up my hand. It becomes a bright light to you. Yeah, the truth becomes a bright light to you. It's too bright. I got to put my regular headlamps on because the truth is a bright light to me. But the one is coming to take that scale off so that you can see, so that you can use the bright light. Yeah, because we're in a dark place. Down here is a dark place. It's a dark place. It's a dark place. Oh, it's a dark place. He's only trying to get you to see. Some people got it twisted. Some people think it's for the purpose of just getting filthy lucre. Ain't about that. No, it's because he has a heart for you to grow, for you to be lucre, for you to get to your place, for you to walk in what you're supposed to walk in. You have a purpose. You have an identity. You have a destiny. He wants you to walk in it. It's his heart's desire. It ain't about you sowing $1 million. That's what you want to do. Do it. Do so. It's not about that. The one personally. And I'm telling you, the Prince of Peace and KD several weeks ago talking about their experience with him. I witnessed the one get his honorarium and give it away. Who does that? Spend his own money, travel to the place where he's doing the conferences all week, and then pay for it. Pay for the place where they're holding the meeting. Take everybody out to eat. Spend his money. His expense money that has been given back to me spent again. Oh, and then there was some that was getting evil. So his honorarium. Because this is what I'm dealing with. Without hesitation, without reservation, the one sold it. Up in here. Yeah, he gave it so that he can see. So we're standing up here asking you to donate. Listen, it's not about the money. You got to understand. He understands currency. He understands flow. He understands flow. Oh, I personally sold. And he said, your eyes are going to be open. You're going to begin to see. When I first came down for one of his conferences, his birthday celebration conference, he said, when you go back, when you get back home, This was in Vicksburg, Mississippi. When you get back, others are going to be able to see. He said, they're going to see. Not only was I able to see, they were able to see. Listen, I walked in my former leader's presence and it blew them away. They began to ask me if I was okay. What happened? Did anything happen while you were there? You look differently. You sound differently. You wearing something else. That's a different mantle on you. It was already knowing that I was coming back just like that. The one said that. He saw it. He told me. And when I walked back home, my family didn't recognize me. Man, that's something over you. Man, that's this aura over you. Who are you? My younger brother admitted that. He said, man, I know you're my brother. I know you're my brother. But who are you? You don't look the same. One weekend, I came back different. And haven't walked backwards since. Why? I sold my time. The one said, come on. I need you to go. Come on. I know. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I know. Come on. Come on. You're going to see the same. You're going to walk the same. You're going to talk the same. You're going to even sing the same. You're going to even sing the same. You're not going to think the same. You're not going to reason the same. Educationally, you're not going to even submit your work the same. Man, papers start to change. Writing start to change. Connectivity start to change. Operating in multiple intelligence. I'm talking about that was a form of hypnotism. Hypnosis. Well, what was it? He got me to see me. He got me to see me. He got me to look inside of me to see me. So that I could see what was in there, what was covered up, what was lied to. Oh, you better ask somebody. So I began to see. So I went back and watched this stuff. I teach others how to see. You better help somebody. I began to teach others how to see. Did you see? This is what I didn't see before. This is what I see now. See that you now make the pattern. That you can make the tabernacle after the pattern, son, that I showed you when I took you up in the mountain. When I took you up in the mountain of your gift. I took you up in the mountain of your thoughts. When I took you into the mountain of your irregularity. When I took you up into the mountain of where you were afraid, where you lost your courage, where you lost your confidence, where you forgot who you were. That's where I'm taking you. And when I open it up this time, guess what? It'll never close again. You will never be broke another day in your life. That's what he said to me. That's what he spoke to me so long ago. That's what he told me. He said, that seed you just sowed, that donation you just gave, listen, you will never be broke another day in your life. That was a long time ago, y'all. Well over 20 years ago. Well over 20 years ago. Did it come to pass? It came to pass. It came to present. It came to future. See, the word hypo means to go back. It means to go back. And then to walk out your present, your future. Wait a minute. That sounds like the word palingenesia that he talked about. To go back in time. Just to come back in time. Back in time. So that you can come back in time. So that you can see. I am using hypnosis so that you can see. Not to kill you, but to will you. Yet to chill you, to settle you. That's right. I'm going to give them an opportunity to speak to you when I get to this nectar by KD, the songbird. Listen here. Come on, come on. A little picture. Come on. Come on, talk to him. Come on, talk to him. You've just been hit by, struck by the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commanded, the prince of peace. Oh, yeah. Songbird KB. You won't think the same. You won't feel the same. You won't even know the same. Everything will be changed. It'll be different. Yes, indeed. Let me hit this timeline before we get out of here. Oh, my goodness. Let me just say once again, listen. We're excited about you being here every day, every Wednesday. We're excited about your donations. Hey, listen, if you have not taken an opportunity to donate, please do so at this time before we get out of here. There may be some who might have just come in the room, maybe some who maybe just started watching on the outside, and maybe didn't click right into the feed and who are not live with us. But if you're there and you have not taken the opportunity to donate, please look at that timeline, make some donation, and please donate. And let me say thank you in advance. Thank you for Wednesday's donation. Listen, it's going to be going down. It's going to be Wednesday and this. Wind down Wednesday session. That's right, wind down Wednesday. Please meet us there. Wait a minute. He's sitting there with your captain. Meet us there. Wind down Wednesday. Let me check this timeline and we're going to get up out of here. All right. Let's see. As our very own Bishop Lavelle said, hit that share button. Thank you for that. She's telling you to hit that share button. Salutations back unto you, Delphina Luga, our very own head of the mod squad. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the hearts, the fire. Our very own Nessa, right, Vanessa in the house, all the way from North Carolina, hometown, South Carolina. All right, who else we got up in here? Up in here, Jessica J in the house said, hello family, hey family. You know Queen Octavia's in the house. ATL, all the way from the ATL. Of course, our very own the fire in the house, very own Songbird in the house, our very own Prince of Peace in the house. She said, speak gratitude. Our very own Queen Octavia said, they corrupt everything. Yes, indeed. Absolutely. Absolutely. Here's the inspirations, Queen. What's going on? She said, hello, TS family. Hope everyone is doing well. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's good to see you in the house as always. Listen, that sister is bad. Bad. Our very own Queen Stephanie says, hello, everyone. She said, what's up? Yes, indeed. Our very own Tracy Love. Greetings, family. Hailing from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Good to see you in the house. She also placed the donation method out on the timeline. All right. 100. My very own. All right. That's Priestess Lavelle with the 100. Boy, she's throwing some power up in there. Then you talking today. That's Queen Octavia. Right. With fire coming from his inspirations, Queen. I think I captured everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Kids Inspirations Queen said, as always, great session, Master Teacher. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Listen. Yeah, we've come to that space and place and time. As the one always says, listen, that it's our time to go ahead and sign off. But listen, this is a good place to land. Yes, sir. We want to say unto you, oh, what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder over it. But by all means, govern yourselves accordingly. And until next week's session. Shalom Alaikum, Mr. Khan.